Okay, well, we just got done watching the Well Club video, and it's a big reminder as to how big it is to become one of our wells. If you're holding one of the top 50 positions inside of our pool funding coins, then that makes you a well. If you have we have four coins, so if you happen to have a top position in the top 50 in all four of them, you're super well. And I just had a 19-hour flight, and I am now with one of our super wells in Budapest, Europe, Hungary. So say hello, Maria.
Ooh, ooh.
Hi, Maria.
Hey,
Hi.
Maria.
Hi, Maria.
Maria.
Hi. Hi,
Hello,
Maria.
Marie. Hi.
So you're a little bit nervous.
Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. 3:30 in the morning and he don't let me sleep. So
Oh my
Ah.
goodness.
Yeah, so we're in Hungary. This is her native land. She's also a U.S. citizen, so she travels back and forth over the years. But yeah, she has this lovely accent. Much of it comes from being from Hungary, and I've learned so much about Hungarian people and basically a little bit of its history in the short time I've been studying it. And I'm so excited to be here with one of our super whales, Maria. Now this is the beginning of what's going to happen next and next and next. So get ready, Wells. I'm coming. We have some things to talk about. Okay. I prefer to do that face to face in person. Okay. So this is where we're heading, guys. And so let's take a moment here. And again, I want to welcome all of you officially that are watching this on YouTube. This happens to be our co-founder training for Thursday, August 14th, 2025. I'm Ace Fletcher, the founder, creator of Pull Funding, and I've just traveled 19 hours by plane to come here to Budapest, Hungary, to be with one of our super wells, Maria Davidson, and she is, it all began because of an invitation. It was an invitation I didn't immediately jump on, but she offered the invitation a couple of months before she even was in Hungary. She was in California, and with her, her other home is in San Jose.
San Jose, yes.
Yeah. So tell everybody a little bit about Maria. When people they want to know more about you. They know all about me.
Yeah. So Ace keep telling me for months now, I'm coming to Hungary. I'm coming to Hungary. I was thinking, okay, I'm not sure. And here he is. Here he is. Just he just showed up this morning or tonight, whatever that was. Man, I don't know
Yeah,
what day
we've had one
today is.
full day in the middle. Yeah, so it was about this time
Yeah.
yesterday I showed up.
Yeah, I know. So this is just absolutely incredible that the owner of the company comes and visits you. And I'm a first one, you guys. So stand in line because you're gonna be some of you guys gonna be the next one. And what an honor, what an honor. Just still can't believe that Ace is here in my little home here in Budapest.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's so little. I mean, you guys take a look around. You get these high ceilings here. I mean, yeah.
Cool.
The bedroom where I'm staying in, I could probably fit two bedrooms into the one bedroom. I guess back when they made this building, they made everything big and spacious, which is kind of cool. Maybe the people were bigger back then. They were giants or something. Anyway, so yeah. Well, let's talk about Budapest and let's talk about Hungary because it is a special place. And I didn't know this until recently. But what do you think makes Hungary so special?
I don't know, the people itself, it's a very, very warm country. Most of our people are very friendly and they're just so welcoming. And,
And that's
and
different than most of Europe, compared to most of Europe.
I
How is it?
know I used to live in Sweden and there was not like that there. At least, they didn't like people who's not Swedish, and I was not Swedish. I just look like Swedish, but but this is just very, very different from me. I was born here, and this my roots are right here, and I come here pretty much every summer. I spend my summer here. I have my daughter here. Sometimes my husband is coming for a couple of weeks, and just very, very different. It's beautiful. Hungary is so old, and Budapest is so old. So many old buildings, and so much to do. So poor A is gonna be dragged around for days, and you have to see all the things that's so beautiful here.
What was it that we walked up to today? What was the name of that? So it wasn't a church. What is it, a church or is it a
Yeah.
castle or what was it?
And both of them, there's a church there, and it's a castle.
It's like a church and castle all in one, huh?
No, there's two different buildings. We
Oh.
didn't even get to the castle yet.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we didn't even get to the castle. Castle is very, very big.
Well, there's gonna be a lot of pictures, guys. The buildings, the old buildings here are amazing. Like you could just sit and look at the building and just like it's like being off for hours. And then, we took a lot of little breaks as we were walking around. It's like, oh, let's sit down here. I needed a breather, but she does a lot of walking around here. That's just she's used to walking everywhere she goes. But
And it was very
everything,
hot today.
everything
It
was
was
very
very
convenient. Yeah, it was
hot
super
today.
hot, like 90 degrees. So
95.
oh shoot, 95.
Oh, wow.
Only 95
Oh.
degrees, and it's a little bit more drier heat than what I'm used to in the Philippines. So, my nasals and all that kind of and feeling it a little bit. It's a little drier here.
But
Although she says it's humid.
it's humid next to California. Humid.
Right. Come to Dallas or Arkansas, you see humid or Florida. Yeah.
So expect to see lots of pictures of Maria and myself, traipsing around Hungary, different places. One of the things they're famous for is the healing waters of the hot springs. We're going to be doing that tomorrow, right? So we're going to go there. And of course, I'm going to get a massage while I'm there, right? So not by her, but there's going to be a professional there to give me a massage at the hot springs. And yeah, so that's what I'm looking forward to today.
And
So
we had lunch yesterday, and I was not sure if Ace gonna like the Hungarian food. Actually, it was an Italian restaurant, but you enjoyed it. They had very good food.
yeah, I can say honestly, the best tomato soup I've ever had in my life was at that restaurant.
Yeah.
And so I started out with
Oh, boy.
soup and then a salad, and then after I was completely full, then we started walking,
Perfect.
after some lasagna. You just imagine 95 degrees after a 19-hour flight, belly completely full. And yeah, so anyway, I survived my first day here in Budapest. But this one's so energetic. Maria's amazing. No wonder she's a super well.
Yeah, I know.
So, by the way, some of you guys are so close to being a well, and I've got my I've got Nancy out there looking to talk to all of you that are either a well already or that are close to becoming well. If you're in the top 100, you're close to being a well. Some of you are literally like $40 or $50 away from pushing up into being a well, right? And what's stopping you? Make that purchase of the coin, become a well. The Well Club has benefits, and the benefits are going to go on and on for like 20 years, and the rewards. So you're not going to want to miss out on being a well, especially with take these lemons that the sellers did to the coins. Take those lemons and turn them into lemonade for yourself. Become a well while the price is so low. We're going to be doing a transition here from the old coins to the new coins, and that window of becoming a well is going to close pretty fast. So don't miss out. I'm not going to be as easy to get a hold of when I'm traveling. I'm going to be here most of the rest of the month here. So normally I'm online day and night, day and night, day and night. You know me. But when I'm traveling, guys, that's not the point. Okay. Now, you don't travel to be online day and night, day and night, day and night. And I don't even carry a phone around, so it's not like I'm handy walking down the street or anything like that. So catch me when you can. Be grateful when you get a hold of me. But that's why I've got executives, right? What do you think of our executive team that we've got, Maria?
Well, I don't know everybody, but I know Maria and I know
You
Miss.
share her name.
Yeah,
They're all good.
she said we are
They're
twins.
all good.
We are all twins. Her and I are twins, she's saying. And I know Miss Z. And yeah, I don't know a lot of people, but I know a few of them. And all helpful. I just love them. They are working so hard and they're helping us so much. It is incredible that we have help 24/7, 24/7. What kind of company can you think of? They have it something
Yeah,
like
to
that.
jump on a
There's
Zoom call
not
with
many
you
with the 24.
24/7, 365 days a year.
There's not that many. Not really.
That many, yeah.
No, no. And they're always there. I mean, they get back from a message like quick. So
And they have so much knowledge, they have so much knowledge, they know about everything. So that's awesome.
yeah, yep.
So you kind of become friends with people, that you talk to them a few times and
Well, they feel like
comfortable
teammates.
talk to them. Yeah, feel comfortable, talk to them.
We're all together.
Let me do this. Let's do a transition here real quick. Let me share my screen. Let's go take a look at what's happening. We're also excited about what's happening in our brand new website, Pool Micro Lending, right? And you see here that we've had plenty of lenders come in. So far, we've done a total of 518 loans so far. And so far, we've had 374. That number sounds familiar. Yeah, 374. So my loan just got picked up right there. So 374 borrowers so far on these $50 microloans. I'll be doing another offer today, but I've got two open still. The next one is 421, and the next one is 484. So it's going quite nicely. We had like a crazy, like if you look at the chart here, like that's a crazy run up. We started at roughly, 65,000, and we had a run up to nearly $300,000, like in a matter of a couple of days. In fact, that last day, it jumped from like 150,000 to 300,000, like in a single day. And then we've had a
And we were
here.
50.
So there we go. There's that. And so Carrie, I'm going to give you a little heads up. Just get ready to unmute if you can, just let us know when you're ready. Because I think she shares a powerful story when you got a price that's moving up like this. And I expect the price to go to $1 million very, very soon, guys. Mark my word on how soon. I'm saying I'm expecting the price to go to $1 million on this coin very soon. Carrie, are you able to talk now? She might be chatting.
Sure, go ahead, Ace.
Yeah, so I saw something on the wall of joy that you had written because you're playing both roles. You're both the borrower and the lender, right?
Yes.
So you got 4 loans that you've taken out. So you gotta pay back all of those loans with $100 of a PML coin for each one of them. That's $400. So tell me what your original strategy was, and now tell me how that's been adjusted based on the rising price and how it's affected you.
Okay, so hi everybody. So basically, I got in early and was lucky to get the coin at an early good price as well. I didn't come in with a lot. I just came in with about $300, and obviously at the time the coin was under 50,000 USD, so we got good value. And yeah, I got in early with a loan first because I felt like if I put in one loan first, I would get the $100 back before I have to pay on the borrow. So my strategy was for every one loan that went out, I then did a follow up with a borrow. So I wasn't going to then have to dip into my own pocket to get more PML. But having said that, when the price went up super crazy, I just put out loans every day because the money that was left in my wallet had already doubled, and that was going to pay the loans back anyway. So I'm super happy, and yeah, we just need some more borrowers to keep the pipeline going. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
Well,
that's my strategy.
let's have
And
a,
sorry, I just want to say I've got 12 loans out already, and 2 are pending, and they're taking about, I would say, just under about 40 hours at the moment to go through. So yeah, definitely encourage people to be borrowers if you've already got loans out and you can afford it, obviously.
yeah, that's not a bad turnaround from the time you issue the offer from it being picked up less than 40 hours. Not bad.
Yeah.
Right?
Perfect.
So what do you guys think about Carrie's story there? How she early adopter got in, and then she took advantage of the full swing of the price going up, and then now it's allowed her to play the role of borrower and lender with full confidence. What do you guys think about that?
I think that's amazing.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I think some of us are in practice of that very thing, and getting distribution all of a sudden, like, gives you a lot of strength to just do a lot of things, and it's powerful. It's really good.
So let me go back to our double dipping poster because I want to talk about that for a second. Let's see here. Yeah, you can see I'm 25 messages behind, guys. See down here. So I'm sorry. 19-hour flight. I wasn't able to do anything while I was on the plane. And then we've had pretty full schedule since I've been here. So I apologize if I didn't get back to you. I'll try harder. But it's just gonna fit in where I fit it in. Let me go to here. Let's go to media. And there it is, double dip. Okay. You guys see the poster okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Double dip for twice the fun. Be a borrower to pick up the free money, then be a lender to double that money. Look, if you have a fair amount of confidence that you're going to be able to pay back, $400 as a borrower, then do all 4 loans and do them all at the same time. So be a borrower, 1, 2, 3, 4, bam, 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 all on the same day. What that does, if you play that role like that, is it helps move that lender pipeline faster. Okay, I'll go back to show you the pipeline in a minute, and then take that same money that you got, that $200, and then invest it in becoming a lender. So then you've got 4 people that will pay you back $100 each. It's like double dipping for twice the fun. And I'm telling you, anybody who puts that into practice, they're going to really think themselves, and they're going to think everyone that suggested it to them. It's just a powerful thing, If you take a look at the lender thing here, lender, right there. So our lender pool, you can see here, we've got over 100 loans in the pipeline. So imagine, if there was 100, there'd be 25 each, right? So 25 times 4. So if you do 4, you're one person, you go bum, 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 you take out 4. Then we'd only need 25 borrowers in that case, right? We're a little bit over that now. We're at down here at 518. So it's still less than 150, I think. Yeah, it's still less than 150. But I would like to see people that feel confident they can pay back the 400, because remember the rebate, when the rebate comes, it washes out what you paid, okay, leaving the original money you got that you're doubling, by the way, would be by being a lender. It makes that free money. So you're using free money that you can double, right? That's the double dip strategy, guys, right? But you just have to, a month from now, come up with that payment. And if you got a rising price that's helping you do that, even better, right? As it was the case with Carrie. Now, why is the price going up? And why am I so confident it's going to go to 1 million? Would you guys like to know the answer to that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, please.
All right, let me show you. Let me share my screen again. Well, it's quite simple. It's just basic economics, really. It comes down to supply and demand. And if you take a look at the supply, It is very, very tight. Okay. So this right here. Yep, she found herself. Maria found her. She's right at the top, guys. She's up here. I told you
Oh
she's
boy.
super well. She's what, anyway. So let's see here. We've got this is me, this is me, this is me, and this is me. So none of that counts if it's me, right, guys? That don't count. So then we have a well, and we have a well, and then we have a contract. Let's take a look at that contract. Last week it was 0.05. Now it's 0.02. Okay, there you go. What happens when that gets down to basically 0.01? Well, it would be $1 million at that point. When that gets to
To the
0.0
moon.
million dollars, okay? Now, right here, we have to wipe this out too. This is what the pancake swap is holding, and it's a 0.35, but because all the selling, this was like zero, it was 0.002 something, like I think it was like 27, because of the selling that's taking place. You can see it in the chart here, the selling, right? All of that selling right there. What that tells me is that the borrowers are selling off that $50, right? They're not using it like a savings account. They're selling it out. They're selling it because the pattern changed, right? From very little selling over here to a lot of selling over here, okay? So because of that pattern change, I can see that people are not using it like a savings account, which they should. If they use it like a savings account, we'll get to that $1 million mark way faster than if people keep ratcheting it down by taking out the whole $50 when they borrow it. Okay. That's what we got to watch out for. So, talk to your teams, make sure that they understand that their behavior matters here. Don't we all want to get to $1 million fast, or we want to get there a few months from now? You want to do it? You want to do it the month of August before
Fast.
the original loans come due, or do you want to drag it out
Yes.
months? Well, that's why we got like 8 different posters on treat this like a savings account. Okay, so make sure your whole team understands that if you don't need $50, maybe you need $10. Well, then sell $10 and use it for whatever you need it for. Leave the other $40 in there. Okay. And only take out what you need. But with the rising price, imagine if you take $10 out, and then with the rising price, a few days, a week later, you got $50 in there again, magic money, like, whoa, I took $10 out and it was $50. When I took it out, it went to 40. Now a week later, it's $50 again. Oh, I need another $10. Take another 10 out, right? The price keeps going up like that. So in my imagination, the way I see this is we go from we go from where we're at now, just under 300,000 to $1 million. And then I'd like to see us go a little bit higher, maybe up to 1.5 million. You know what I'm saying? That would be great. And then if we come back down to 1 million, that's fine. And then maybe we could kind of bounce around between 1 million and 2 million. We could do that for a while, because there's a lot of $50 loans inside of $1 million, but we do want to create price stability at some point. But I'd like to create that price stability after we hit $1 million, because there's more $50 loans in there. So imagine the future where a person gets a $50 loan, cashes the entire thing in by selling the entire $50, and the price doesn't go boom down, it goes me, right? Just a little me. That's what we want, right? We don't, when someone cashes the entire $50 in, we just want it to be a small little blip, not like a big candle, like, right? We don't want that. So that's why if you get over the $1 million and then kind of bounce it around, and then try to stay above $1 million, we're a long ways from our price floor of 50,000, right? So we're good there. But the main thing is that there's a lot of $50 bills inside of $1 million added up. There's a lot. And if we use those $50 bills in a way where we got price stability, then people that are excited about being able to take out $50, they can be even more excited because they're allowed to. They're not really being too discouraged at that point. We're not there yet. Right, Maria? We're not there yet,
We're
right?
not there yet, but we're going there fast.
But that's where we want to go, right? And we're excited about that.
Yes.
All right, you guys got any questions about what I just spoke about there? Any questions at all? Does it make sense, the strategy?
Yeah, it makes
Yes,
sense.
sir.
Definitely.
All right, so
Yep, it did. It made sense.
okay, good. Love it.
Yeah.
Well, guys, how many of you wish I was sitting next to you right now instead of Maria?
Yep,
I do.
I do.
I
I'll
do.
second that.
Definitely.
Hey,
It's
there's
Maria's turn today. Maybe it's your turn tomorrow, you know? So get up there, become a well, become a super well. You know, super wells kind of take priority. I hope you understand why.
there's still time.
And what do we do? And you know, let me clue you in a little bit. Some of the things we need to talk about when we're private like this. Let me share my screen. Find one more thing here. Share. Let's go into the website. All right, I think at the bottom of this. Terms and conditions. Let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see it. There we go. Let me just read the whole terms and conditions of our pool funding website to you and then explain to you why having these private meetings with the wells is so important, okay? By joining pool funding, you accept the following terms and conditions. At this time, we are within the formation process of privately inviting people to become co-founders. As co-founders that remain active by making daily purchases of our pool funding coins through our system on our website, we in turn get 100% commissions from our direct referrals as their payments made on our website are directed to the wallets of each sponsor respectively. Coins purchased through the system on our website will season for 90 days and then be distributed to the owner's wallet by, on the 91st day, given transaction fees are provided by the owner. Since we are within the formation process of gathering co-founders and having private discussions among ourselves as to the direction of a formal entity, structure, and jurisdiction, underline all that I just said. Therefore, each of us at this time participate at our own risk and agree to hold harmless the creator of this website for liabilities that may or may not occur. For now, all co-founders are recognized as either a living man or a living woman. In other words, not your straw man that the government looks at, and not as a person under the law. That's what that means. Not a person under the law, meaning your straw man. I don't know if you guys even know anything about your straw man, but look it up. Go to Google and ask, do I have a straw man? Yes, you do. Each of you have a straw man. And it's got the same name as you, only it's all capital letters. Okay? Anyway, in a sense, all co-founders share in the ownership of what is developing within the pool funding opportunity. So obviously, when I'm getting together and I'm meeting with the Wells here, we're going to be having some very serious discussions about the formation here. Okay, this right here, having private discussions. Okay, having private discussions among ourselves to the direction of the formal entity structure and jurisdiction. So, formal entity structure and jurisdiction. And I've already got some pretty good ideas, but I'm open to other people's thoughts as well because, we're not in a hurry to do something right away. What we want to do is we want to do it right the first time. When we set up that structure, we want to make sure it protects all of us, not just me, but all of you too. Okay? Does that sound good, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
First time.
Sure does.
And that's the direction we're
Yes.
heading. Thank you to all the wells because without the Wells, we wouldn't be here right now. So everybody say thank you, Wells.
Thank you, Wells.
Thank you, Wales.
Thank you,
Don't
Wales.
recommend.
And how about everybody say thank you to Maria for hosting me? She's been a great host so far.
So far.
Thanks,
you,
Maria,
Maria.
for hosting us.
Thanks,
you, Maria.
Maria.
Thank you,
Thank
Maria.
You guys are next. You guys are next.
Yes.
She's so sweet. She's so nice. All right. Well, I think we're good. Why don't we close out here today? I'll go ahead and let's everybody say, I want to be a whale too. How about that? If you're already a whale, just say, I'm a whale. Okay. So we'll kind of mix it up that way. Go ahead.
I want to be a
I'm a
whale.
I want to be a whale.
be a
I'm a
whale
whale.
I always be a whale.
But the husband's a
Mixed
whale
bag.
too.
My son said he wants to be a shark.
2 out of